The U.S. Congress has held hearings to discuss North Korea issues in depth. U.S. Army Forces Command Chief Robert Abrams said that although the South Korea-U.S. alliance remains strong and tensions on the Korean Peninsula have been eased, the North Korean Army's military capacity has remained unchanged.
Speaking before the U.S. House Armed Services Committee, U.S. Army Forces Commander Robert Abrams emphasized that the South Korea-U.S. alliance remains strong.
The ROK-U.S. alliance remains ironclad. It's been tested multiple times over the last 65 years and only becomes stronger.
Abrams said that although tensions on the Korean Peninsula have been eased, there are no verifiable changes in North Korea's military readiness. He added that the North's nuclear and missile activities do not correspond with denuclearization. The U.S. commander said that the command post theater air naval ground operations, a key U.S.-controlled wartime command bunker complex, is important to the U.S. forces stationed in Korea, as the current situation on the peninsula requires adequate combat readiness. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said during a hearing before the House Foreign Affairs Committee that North Korea has shown no signs of downsizing its nuclear capabilities yet.
We have not yet seen them take the big step that I spoke about the very first time I met Chairman Kim, almost exactly a year ago.
David Stilwell, who has been nominated for the post of Assistant Secretary of State for East Asian and Pacific Affairs, emphasized the importance of the South Korea-U.S. alliance when speaking at a Senate confirmation hearing. He also lauded the Trump administration for its patience in dealing with North Korea.
We've seen no provocations. The slow and patient diplomacy seems to be working. There's going to be ebb and flow with that.
The U.S. Congress held multiple hearings concurrently in order to closely monitor Washington's policy on North Korea. Its influence on the Trump administration's negotiations with Pyongyang is expected to grow stronger.